still August 30th, and I'm recording because I just got off the phone with my mom. FaceTime. I hadn't connected with her in a couple weeks, so it's been a long time, and I'm like, oh, I need to call her, right? Or else she's gonna start with her song. No tienes madre. So I called her, and she's like, I was just thinking about you. I was gonna call you today, actually. She's like, that's so weird. So we're talking, catching up, right? She's, being mom, flying everywhere, right? She's gone to TJ a lot and things that I used to do too. So we started talking, and I shared with her my dream. I said, I had a dream about you, and and this were the details of my dream a couple days ago. And I told her, I'm like, you didn't believe me. You didn't believe of what I was able to achieve, and how easily I could just buy you that house. There was just disbelief within you about my abilities. And then I said, and I told you to go find out, how much this house costs, this beautiful hacienda looking home at the side of the beach. And I'm on the beach and I'm telling her, go find out how much it costs and I'll just buy it for you. She couldn't believe me. And instead she went into the next house, right? It's a smaller shack, still a home. It was cute compared to this beautiful home. And she went to get a cleaning job. And I remember just being tripped out. I'm like, Mom, I just told you that I could buy you this home and you're getting a cleaning job? So I'm telling her this dream. And you know what she tells me? That a couple days ago, she was actually considering going to clean homes again. So my mom, she's worked with kids. Most of her work experience has been with children, preschools, daycares, and also working with the elderly, like in-home support services, things like that. And she used to work for the school district, but she was unable to go back because they require an AA degree, and she really struggled academically just to get the child development courses that she did have. And there's a lot more fear in her now than when she was younger, clearly, right? And there was more of a need when she was younger because we were younger. And so she's telling me all the requirements. I said, well, go. Like, what's holding you back? Oh, I'm afraid they're not going to give me the course. Like, just already predicting, right? All the barriers that she's going to come across instead of thinking that things are going to work out for her. So she's talking about all the barriers. I was like, okay. So that's what she said. She's just like, I was just thinking about going back to cleaning homes. So she used to do that for a little bit, and I helped her. We actually cleaned, I think it was like Keanu Reeves' sister's home before she passed. Because there were a lot of pictures of them together. I was in high school. And I remember just being, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, she knows her, she knows him. And it was, she had a roommate, and we mostly spoke with the roommate. I think I might have met her like once or twice, maybe. But I just remember that home too. I know exactly where it's located, and I remember when I was younger, I'm like, I want this home. Like, it's so wide and open, and there was a place for horses, and it was right across a field, a park where, you could ride your horses. And I just remembered I loved the location of it and how big and wide it was. I loved it. It was like one of the first big homes that I remember being in that I just loved. So I would go and help my mom. I was in high school. We would go and clean this house. So she was talking about, I think I'm gonna go with your aunt, because that's what my aunt does. She cleans homes and offices. And she's like, I was thinking about going back and doing that. So she got a trip. She's like, oh my gosh. And I was dreamt out. It's just like, I wonder if that's why I dreamt that, right? Not knowing, because I hadn't spoken to her in like a couple weeks now, that that's what she was thinking about doing. And so then I was sharing with her some of my other dreams, and disbelief, right? She's like, oh, no. But we'll see. It's, which was funny, again, still, right? The dream that I had, it was all disbelief. The theme was disbelief. And how she was with my old program manager, and how she was kind of like my work mom when I was a supervisor. And I didn't realize, too, that she was a Mormon. She's Mormon, I think. And the disbelief, like I was showing her something, but she's just staring at me like disbelief. Like she can't believe it's me. She can't believe what I achieved, what she can't believe. Like it's hard for her to accept this truth of me. I thought that was wild. That dream. I wonder if that's probably why that unfolded in that way, or at least that part of the dream. I don't know. But I just wanted to share that because I thought that was wild. But, you know. And she's just venting about my family in Tijuana and the challenges. And then I highlighted for her, right, what triggers were. Because she asked me, she's like, you're a psychologist. Why are you... I'm not a psychologist, but she, it's often in the terms in Spanish and in culturally, it's more that term that's used. She's like, you're a psychologist. Why are people hoarders? Oh, I mentioned that in my family we have hoarders, and she was really bothered by my aunt and my uncle's situation. The matriarch and patriarch of our family, both sides of the family. She's really bothered by, I guess, how it's gotten. I haven't gone in years. Literally. A year or two. 2 years now. So I explained to her why it was bothersome for her. Why it was happening. About cycles, about triggers, and what it was reflecting back to her. So I highlighted, I'm like, it reminds you of the stuckness that you feel. Not being able to breathe, the desperation of wanting something different for yourself, really. But for her, right, it was just a reflection back to you. That's why it bothers you so much. She actually listened. Surprised. She's like, thanks for listening. I was like, you're welcome. I'll send you my bill later. She just started laughing. Put it on ice, she said. I have no idea what that means. I didn't ask her. Put it on ice. So it melts away, maybe? I don't know. But anyways, I wanted to document the dream part. The connection to the dream. That she was actually considering going back on the weekends to clean houses. And I had that dream about her a couple days ago. It's so wild. I think that's cool. Alright, gotta get back to work. 7:17. Hey you, my name is Yubi and I use she, they pronouns, and you've just finished watching a clip from my video diary entries where I'm documenting my healing journey as I learn how to navigate my spiritual awakening. I have learned that this experience and process is unique to each and every one of us in whatever way we are embracing living our truth. This just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of formal mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level. shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself as these experiences unfold, and really inviting you along for the ride. Please know that there is a time gap between when these videos post and my real timeline, and also that these clips build upon each other similar to chapters in a book. So if you find yourself lost or confused, feel free to click on the playlist section or the link below, where you can jump around, check out the other chapters, and or catch up. Also, please know that you're more than welcome to check out my website, www.youbecominghealed.com, where I've gathered all of this information, my background experience and education, to create online self-paced courses to help you on your healing journey wherever you are. You're also more than welcome to check out my other YouTube channel at You Becoming Healed, where I've entertained a podcast, including clips from these courses so that I can make this content accessible to more and more people. Please click like, subscribe, and share this content so again it reaches more people, with the hopes that other people will resonate and connect with the healing journey and the stories shared, so that they don't feel alone in their own process. I thank you in advance. I'm grateful to you, and I wish you well.